Snack-sized business.
Hi there, and welcome to another episode of Snack-sized Business. I'm your host, LB Adams, and we've got one show, two people, three questions, 4 minutes, give or take. On the Zoom today, we've got Shelley Hill Young. Shelley is a recovering journalist, a mother of two, a shopaholic, an event planner, a beach person, and a frequent crier. She's been the managing editor of Charleston Magazine since August 2019, where she oversees the channel markers and style file sections and the internship program. Prior to joining Charleston Magazine, Shelley spent 2 years as the editor-in-chief of Skirt Magazine, helping lead a redesign of the monthly publication. Shelley and her husband, both South Carolina natives, moved to Charleston after living in Los Angeles for almost 6 years, where Shelley worked as an associate producer on the website for the Doctors television show, a freelance editor for FoxSports.com, and The Hollywood Reporter. She has a master's in mass communications from the University of Georgia, and she started her journalism career in the Atlanta Bureau of the Associated Press, followed by an almost 10-year run as a reporter and editor covering the news at her hometown newspaper, The State, in Columbia. Welcome to the show, Shelley Hill Young. And welcome to the Zoom, Shelley Hill Young.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm usually the one asking the questions, so this is a strange spot for me to be in.
A little uncomfortable, a little bit fun, hopefully.
Yes.
Good. Well, thank you so much for joining us. If you don't mind, I am going to leap right into the 3 questions.
Okay.
All right, good. So first question, what abilities do you bring to your work that you can't or don't necessarily put on a resume?
So I'm really well organized. I like to make lists and check things off. I love scheduling dates on a calendar, and it helps me when I have a lot of things that all need to be like top priority. And when we're on a tight deadline, it kind of helps me from getting too overwhelmed and helps me stay focused. So I think it allows me to do my job better.
So details and scheduling and planning.
Yes. I've always thought that my second career could be as an event planner or, logistics, that type of thing.
I have no doubt that you're correct. Okay, second question. What does your 10 years ago self need to know right now?
So this is interesting because almost exactly 10 years ago, I had just recently gotten married and moved across the country to Los Angeles.
Right.
And so professionally, I was a bit lost. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. So I would tell myself to be more confident in my abilities, to be more focused and intentional about what I wanted to do, and to be more aggressive about going after it.
Oh, I love that. Be aggressive, to be focused, to be singular about the things that you want.
Exactly. And, the thing I've realized along the way is that all of our paths are not linear, and that I have learned a lot from that experience, and I wouldn't be where I am today without it.
It takes a little age and a little wisdom to understand that, right?
For sure, yes.
All right, terrific. Third and final question. What would the world not get if you left Earth tomorrow?
So my first thought about this question was that I'm a mom, and so my first thought was whatever influence I might have on my children would be lost.
Right.
But then when I thought about it professionally, I realized that I'm an idealist. And as a writer, I'm a storyteller. As an editor, I'm a bit of a gatekeeper and kind of get to select what stories are told in the magazine. And so I like to think that there's a reader out there that reads a story about a nonprofit and they donate to it or volunteer to it, or they read a story about a small business owner and they decide to become a loyal customer, or they invest in it, or they read about an artist and it, changes their perspective. So,
right. So we can have no idea of the impact that we actually have.
Yeah, there's all these little connections that maybe add up to a big thing, and you don't necessarily know it.
Ooh, that's a good answer, Shelley. Nicely done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I sure do appreciate your time and your expertise and your details.
Oh, well, thank you. It's been really fun. I enjoyed talking to you. Thank you.